The following is a presentation of National Speed Sport News.
Today, the Dirt Cathedral of sprint car racing, Knoxville Raceway, will be invaded by the two-wheel titans of AMA flat track racing on Speed Sport. Hi everybody, I'm Ralph Sheheen alongside Scott Russell. We're set to go racing here in just a couple of minutes, but let's first introduce you to the man that was quickest in qualifying. Here's Jake Johnson.
You have a fleet of motorcycles over there. I'm talking Ducati. I've heard you brought out a brand new Kawasaki last night. Why'd you choose the Harley Davidson?
It's what I've ridden here in the past and have done well. It's a little bit slick today, being a day race and all the rubber on the track from the cars last night. So it's a little bit slippery early on, and the Harley's kind of, that's its thing. It puts the power to the ground. So brought out Old Reliable, and Brent Armbruster, he built a good one. So got to thank Ramsford Winery, Lloyd Brothers Motorsports, Parkinson Brothers. Those guys obviously got three brands of motorcycles sitting over there, and it's up to me to choose which one and ride it. So got all the options, got everything I need. I just got to do my job.
Scott, it's nice to have a few arrows in the quiver, and it sounds like Old Reliable is a good one.
Yeah, with the slick racetrack, the Harley, like you said, puts its power to the ground, so let's see if we can parlay that into a win today.
In the championship fight right now, Jake Johnson just 2 markers behind Kenny Coolbeth Jr., so a great championship battle going on. And then Sammy Halbert and Brandon Robinson tied for third, but very much alive in the championship fight as well. Here's the format for today's racing. 3 heat races, 10 laps each, top 4 transferring straight through to the main event. 2 semis will give you your final shot in. They will be 10 laps as well, and we'll take the top 3 out of those. So we'll begin with heat race number 1 here on this extremely fast half-mile racetrack. And on the inside, Jake Johnson on the number 5 as we're off and racing. Scott, this is a racetrack that is well known for having multiple grooves, everybody going right down to the bottom to start with.
Yeah, you can see he wants to go down to 42 right now. Brian Smith, he leads him into 3 right here, first lap around. I mean, everybody's kind of falling in line, but it's good to have that where you can run high, kind of low. So we're going to see some of that come into play here soon.
Here comes Johnson again up the inside.
Tried to make a move right there, Ralph. That was really close. That made a bit of a mistake, pushes him wide. That opens the door for Steve Bonzi right now.
So Johnson's going to drop back to third. Remember, top 4 will transfer out of these heat races.
He's going to come after Bonzi pretty quick after making a mistake like that. He's already lining him up a little bit. Bonzi's getting a little bit squirrely on the exit of that corner. Will that open the door? Oh, it keeps it closed. Nicely done.
There's a change for the lead, and Johnson trying to stick a wheel in there as well. Shayna Texter is running in 4th on the 25A. She's in a transfer spot.
Well, Johnson found his way around Smith that time around the high side. He had trouble getting that bike hooked up, and Bonzi and Johnson both got by him on that lap.
Johnson now thinking about the outside lane. 1 and 2 seems to be a little bit smoother. They all seem to be getting a little buck going as they come off of turn 4. Watch this time.
Yeah, really trying to get the power on smooth, but the bikes just keep kicking around. But the 2 Harleys right now are definitely putting the power down, and the Kawasaki's in chase in third.
Here he goes to the outside. Johnson through the middle lane through 1 and 2, and it works. He takes the lead.
Yeah, you can watch those 2 Harleys. They just, when they come on the power, Ralph, they really hooks up, and the Kawasaki behind them with Brian Smith is just having trouble right when he comes to the throttle, getting that thing turned and driving out.
And if he's not careful, it's going to cost him second place as well.
So Bonzi's losing ground right now. Johnson made that mistake early in the race. He looks to be the fastest guy out here already, and now he's proving it with pulling away pretty quick now that he's got some clear racetrack in front of him.
Here they come through 3 and 4 again.
Bonzi looks like he's having trouble getting that Harley hooked up, and Smith's trying to pounce on him right now, looking for a way around that high side. That's a long way around, though.
Yeah, not a lot of traction up there just yet. Boy, look at the gap that our leader Johnson has opened up between first and second place. Here now, maybe a move to the outside in that fight for second. Nope, settles back behind it.
Yeah, Bonzi does a good job of keeping it down low in the middle of the corner, and that just makes it hard for Smith to get anything going on him. They both having trouble getting hooked up a little bit. Now he's got to run down the inside.
Oh, just couldn't get there. Things staying pretty much the same at the front of the field as we take a quick look back behind them. And look at the gap now that Johnson is just extending the lead.
Well, he's got no pressure from behind right now. He can just afford to just take it easy, getting the throttle open nice and smooth. You can see him super smooth right now. It's really paying off on this slick racetrack.
Get a good look at the line, the entrance to turn 3 from that angle. White flag is out, 1 to go for Johnson. And Old Reliable looking pretty steady.
Yeah, you see him just sitting up on the high side of that seat, just trying not to move around much with his body on that bike and just kind of just being super smooth right now, and it's really paying off. These two guys left him to battle out for second, Bonzi and Smith. That's really close still.
To the checkers, Johnson takes the win, and he'll move on to the main event with Bonzi coming along with him, and Brian Smith will join him there. So let's take a look at the results from heat number 1. As you can see, Robert Pearson just got past Shayna Texter to take over 4th. He also will go straight to the main. We'll be back for more of Speed Sport from Knoxville after this. Thursday nights, MAVTV is the place to be for the best in American real racing. Speed Sport Magazine presents insightful features to keep you, the fan, in the know.
And I scare the hell out of myself.
Tell me the truth. You're better than Rico? And Speed Sport brings you great racing action. Tune in at 8 p.m. Eastern and Pacific for Speed Sport and Speed Sport Magazine.